right, I will call the Plan Commission to order. I'll call the roll. Mayor Sorensen is present. Trey? Here. Ryan? Here. Marilyn Montemayor? Here. And Ryan Sasma. Oh, I said that already. And Chad? Here. All right, Dave Hoffman, maybe he'll be coming here soon. Jerry Jones excused, John Matishka excused. For everyone in attendance, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. Is there a motion to approve the minutes from our previous meeting?
Motion to approve.
Second.
There's been a motion second. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor of approving the minutes, please state aye.
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 Anyone opposed? Chair votes aye. The minutes are approved. Without objection, we're going to move up 3.4. Resolution number 92122 by Alderpersons Mitchell and Perella approving the capital improvements program as recommended by the Capital Improvements Commission in the program period of 2022 through 2026 and adopting the program for implementation. And I'll call on City Administrator Wolf.
Thank you, Mayor. I just wanted to kind of present to everybody this year for our capital improvements. We did a little bit of a different process. We went through and really focused on the strategic plan. When I met with all of the different departments, we basically tried to better understand what our needs were and what our wants were, and we also developed that into our actual our future borrowing. So when we did this, we also only wanted to really talk about the 2022 for capital improvements. We did talk about what the future projects are, but because those change on a consistent basis, we really did our focus on 2022 with the presentations. So every single department has gone through it. Every committee has reviewed and approved it. I've been told by multiple alders and committee members that this process was a much more fluid and appreciated process, because instead of me giving the committee 50 different projects to choose from and see who likes what, we really just did brass tacks and said, this is what we need, this is why we need it, and here's the priority. In the future, we're going to have what's called an EAM program module that'll be helping us to actually analyze and collect data. So we'll be able to actually bring better data to the committees, capital improvements and such, to be able to actually prove why certain things are prioritized. And I think that's a better use of resources, timing, and funding, being a good steward. So if there's any questions on the capital improvements plan for 2022, I'm here for you.
Are there any questions for Administrator Wolf regarding the capital improvements plan? All right, is there a motion to accept and send to the council?
I make a motion to approve and send it to council.
I will second that.
A motion by Ryan, second by Marilyn. Further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, please state aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Chair votes aye.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you. All right, back to our regular scheduled program, 3.1. Application for conditional use with exceptions by RLL Signs Incorporated to install new signage at Radiant Dental Care located at 2905 South 12th Street. Steve?
Thanks, Mayor. Patrick Malance is here from RLO Sign, who's representing Radiant Dental Care. I can't think of, is Karen, I can't remember Karen's last name, but she just recently purchased Radiant Dental Care. It had been a dentist for a number of years, previous owner. Taking a look at some different signage options, and what they came up with was the freestanding sign that you see before you. They believe that this sign will allow for more people to actually see it as they would drive north and south down South 12th Street and being at the intersection of Wilson and the signalized intersection at Wilson and 12th Street. So what basically they're taking a look at is a post and panel sign, which is a high-density foam with sandblasted relief. So there's it's a nice quality sign, and they're looking to advertise the dentist to all the people that visit the Early Learning Center and the high school and want some more visibility compared to what they have on the present wall. Sign itself is about 13 square feet, stands about 4.5 feet tall, and is approximately 20-foot setback to the curb. There is a variance request. The variance is typically the signs are to be 24 feet from the curb, but if it was 24 feet from the curb, it would be basically be in that sidewalk area. You can see there's quite a bit of green space between the back of the curb, then you have the sidewalk, so the sign itself isn't going to impact anyone from a location perspective. So staff was recommending approval of the sign as proposed, subject to the conditions. And I can help answer any questions and the applicants here.
Any questions or anything that you'd like to add, or?
I think Steve said it best. It's really the location for putting it right in the middle of the sidewalk. It doesn't work. Even close to it, we want to keep people away from it, from
Yeah.
bumping it. There's kids like to touch things. So, they're going to be touching it, and that could end up breaking it. We don't want that to happen. Even snow removal from the sidewalk could possibly damage it.
All right. Any questions or motions?
I'll make a motion to approve along with the staff recommendations.
I will second that.
Motion by Ryan, second by Marilyn. Further comments? All those in favor, please state aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Chair votes aye. That's approved.
Thank you.
Thank you. 3.2, application for conditional use with exceptions by Randley Insurance Agency to install new signage at their office located at 502 North 14th Street. Steve?
Thanks, Mayor. Noah Brandel is here. Noah and his father, Russell Brandel, are the owners of the site, as well as Daniel Severance is here, who's a neighbor who I think is just interested to hear what is being proposed. So the Brandels had purchased this structure at in 2014. It's located at 502 North 14th Street. So this is right at the north west corner of 14th and Pennsylvania Avenue. So anytime you're driving up the 14th on Penn, you're looking straight at it. They've invested a significant amount of money to redo the interior and the exterior. They added the windows that you can see on the pictures. There's a entrance ramp and patio in the back. They've done quite a bit, significant amount of remodeling of the structure. So now they've been there in a little while, and now they're looking to install some signage. And the reason they're here today is because they're requesting 3 signs, and in the neighborhood commercial district, you can typically have 2 wall signs. The reason why they're asking for that is you can see on the east side, they want to take advantage of the location and how many ways the particular building is viewed from Pennsylvania Avenue, and then both on north and south on North 14th Street. The overall amount of square footage is only 42 square feet, so they are allowed quite a bit over that. And with the 3 signs, the east sign's a little smaller at 12 square feet, and then the north side and south side are at 15 square feet. And they would have gooseneck style lighting where the X's are above the signs to light up the sign, so it's not interior lit. They would have that gooseneck lighting, which would be another additional feature. They're nice signs, aluminum alloy, have multiple different layers in depth with lettering of the logo, so it's just not a flat panel sign. It's an attractive sign. So staff was recommending approval, subject to the conditions and the applicants here as well as the neighbor.
Any additional things that you'd like to add, or
Yeah, I couldn't have summed it up any better. Really.
do you want to come to the mic?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No worries.
Yeah, I couldn't have summed it up much better myself, Steve. So thank you for that. As for the 3 sides, we just, that intersection is very busy, and we want to take advantage of just everybody being able to see it from all sides. Not only that, but if you look at what the building looks like now, I didn't include pictures of that here. I just included the superimposed signs. I think it looks actually a lot nicer with the signs, and I think having them on those 3 sides just improves the general curb appeal of the building and lets people know what it's there for. But it's about all we got. Yeah. Thank you.
Any additional comments or motions? Oh, name,
Neighbors here, yeah.
Hello, I'm Daniel Severance. I live on Penn Avenue, but I live west of the insurance office. And it's amazing what his dad did to that place, because I lived there about 15 years before that. And I took pictures of it when he was doing the whole gutting inside and electrical, everything, amazing work. And it needs a little tender loving care. And he made it to an insurance office, and then a rental upstairs. But he did such improvement in that corner, and then the signs here, it's like his son was saying, it's pretty busy traffic, fast. So it's nice to have a little bigger signs and light up at night. So it'd be nice for him and for people to know that the insurance office there is. But I got no complaints. I'm hoping his business gets better, and I'm sure it's been really good, but he is such improvement. So with that, I'll pass. Thank you.
thank you. Any additional comments or motions?
I move to approve. That building sure does look good.
Thank you.
I'll second it.
Motion by Marilyn, second by Ryan. Further comments? Seeing none. All those in favor of approving, please state aye.
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 Anyone opposed? Chair votes aye. That's approved. 3.3, application for conditional use with exceptions by Brandy and Nicholas Conway to operate Millie's Deli and Sandwich Shop at 522 South Pier Drive. Steve?
Thanks, Mayor. I guess there's no one representing the applicants here for this one. I can go through this if you'd like, and the Plan Commission can decide if they would want to approve it without the applicant being here. Basically, and we've talked to them a number of times, let them know about the meeting, so they're familiar with that. So Brandy and Nicholas Conway own and operate Millie's Deli and Sandwich Shop in Kiel. And are taking a look at 522 South Pier Drive. And 522 South Pier Drive is the property that has multiple condos. First floor has Anglers Avenue in the far east one, and then residential on top. So this is it's a little bit more on the west side, and they're looking to open up Millie's Deli, which is a New York style sandwich shop. Limited seating, carry-out catering options to the South Pier. And they provide customers a variety of sandwiches, soups, bread bowls, desserts. They're looking to have seating for approximately 20 people, deli coolers, soup warmers. To really kind of have a deli that they would explain as almost like your grocery store deli. However, New York Deli is mainly where you get the best sandwiches made with boar's head meats, and not just sandwiches, but stacked high full of meat and fresh veggies. They're hoping to acquire a beer and wine license so that you can have your sandwich and sit back along the river. And they, with the success of Millie's and Kiel, they are sure that this will be a great fit in the South Pier area. They do talk about having some outdoor seating in the South Pier. You can have some outdoor seating, but oftentimes that requires what's referred to as an encroachment. There's the riverfront promenade, but in addition to that, there's about 12 additional feet that the city has for the tiebacks and stuff that are in that area to hold up the seawall. So that's often an area that you see some of the other businesses utilize, and they would need an encroachment to utilize that area. They haven't had any signage. Staff can work with them on that. Appears there's no dumpster enclosure. We could work with them on that to see what they're thinking, but staff was recommending approval of the proposal. Usually the applicants are here. It's up to the Plan Commission as to whether or not you want to table this, or if you'd like to. I know what's surprising to me is I know they were in a hurry. I got them on here to get them moving, so I'm surprised that they are not here today. So staff is recommending approval of the project, and I think it's a good one to fill this vacant commercial tenant space in South Pier.
Yeah, I'm comfortable moving forward as long as there's no major concerns. Does the outdoor encroachment, is that included in this application, or is it a separate document?
That, they would have to come in separately.
Okay.
They, from an approval process, it's kind of two different procedures.
Sure.
But it would come back to plan commission, before it would go back to council, so they would have to apply for that
Okay.
if they want to have that.
Okay. Ryan?
And Mayor, just to talk a little bit more about the outside encroachment, what they basically can't do is build like a deck where they dig into the ground, but they can put a patio in.
Yeah.
That's what everyone else has done back there, so
Okay.
it's usable property and it's a good use for it.
Cool.
And the reason for that, Ryan, because those.
Yeah, there's like a retaining wall underneath the ground, like 3 or 4 feet that holds the seawall from springing out.
Gotcha.
So, but they could still put a patio, a flat patio out there, so.
Sure.
Everybody has.
Everyone does, yeah.
Anglers has, Prohibition Bistro, so, a couple of the other shanties out there, so
Let's
we
give 'em
are encourage people to do just that.
Yep.
Cool. No, I think this is a really good fit for this
Yeah.
area.
Yes.
Any motions?
I'd like a motion to approve, giving them the benefit of the doubt. Let's hope nothing happened to them on their way here.
Yes.
Motion by Marilyn, second by Trey. Further comments? Seeing none, all those in favor, please state aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Chair votes aye, that's approved. 4.1, June 15th is our next meeting. Is there a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second?
Motion by Ryan, second by Marilyn. All those in favor of adjourning, please state aye.
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 Anyone opposed? Chair votes aye, we're adjourned. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
That'd be a nice fit down there.
Yeah, totally.